Right now at 5, the presidential recount continues in Wisconsin for the 7th day when the clerk expects all of the votes to be counted. And a DeForest Middle School student has predicted the presidential election results. She'll tell us how she did it. Plus, holiday shopping is underway across the country as many shoppers decide not to head to the stores today due to COVID-19 concerns.
This is News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us at 5, everyone. Eric is off tonight. It's a fun and creative way to get kids interested in politics. Think election season combined with a little March Madness.
Similar to March Madness brackets, it's pretty difficult to guess which way all 50 states will be called, Democrat or Republican. But one DeForest student did it. Our Amanda Quintana is here with the story. Pretty amazing.
Pretty cool. Grace, an 8th grader at DeForest Middle School, guessed all 50 states correctly if they would go blue or red. The challenge is pretty new, created by a UW-Madison grad and a former social studies teacher who wanted to get students excited about learning. More than 10,000 students from every state participated in the national challenge, and only 4 students picked the perfect map.
Mess them up. What are you doing?
A lot about the election and diving in and, thinking about politics in different ways than they see their parents doing, which is often pretty divisive. But we're just seeing that they enjoy doing this and they enjoy learning about politics and elections this way. And so it seems to be a less controversial and a more fun way to do it.
I researched a little bit to figure out what states would be blue or red, and I looked at some states that have already been called at the beginning, and I did get really into it. I got really competitive, and I really tried my best.
This was Grace's first time participating in the challenge. She says she wasn't interested in politics before this, and she really didn't think she had a chance at winning. Because there were 4 perfect maps, it went to a tiebreaker to predict things like voter turnout and the margin of victory. Grace was not the final winner, but she says her parents and her history teacher are very proud of her.
As are we. That is an impressive young lady. Amanda, thank you. To weather now, a sunny, seasonable November day today. Very nice outside. So what's in store for the rest of the weekend? Let's check in with Dana.
Thankfully, we're going to hold on to that sunshine today. We did see temperatures climb a little bit above average. Highs in the low 40s, right what we were forecasting at, actually, 41 in Madison. So far, we've been dropping through the 30s, and with the clear sky overnight, we'll be dropping down to the upper 20s for those overnight lows heading into tomorrow morning. Doppler track is quiet. It's the same loop we've been able to enjoy all day. We're going to have sunshine for your Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will be mild, near 50 degrees for Saturday afternoon. And then sunny skies expected all through next week, though it is going to get a bit windy and cooler outside for Monday. We'll take a closer look at that temperature trend in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. The presidential election recount in Dane County is expected to finish on Sunday, a little bit slower than in Milwaukee County, where officials expect to finalize the count this evening.
Naomi Coles was at Monona Terrace today and joins us with an update. Naomi.
The Dane County clerk tells me they started the day at about 65% done with the vote, and they're hoping to finish this evening with at least 75% in. Madison is the only municipality in Dane County to not yet finish the count. And in the process has picked up a bit from earlier on in the week when challenges to votes were taking longer and delaying the count.
As the week has gone on, it's gotten faster. I mean, the observers know what they're looking for. The tabulators have gotten quicker. We've been able to find more ways to be efficient as we've gone along. So definitely today is moving along very smoothly.
Some of the major objections from the Trump campaign this week have included the roughly 16,000 ballots returned during Madison's Democracy in the Park event. Other challenges include absentee ballots without a written application, ballots where clerks filled in addresses for witnesses. That's a practice that's been used for years, and ballots from indefinitely confined voters. Now, the Dane County tells me the recount is likely just the foundational step for a legal challenge coming from the Trump campaign after it's done. He does say that according to Wisconsin election law, we're not going to see another recount like, for example, they're seeing in Georgia. And then finally, the Wisconsin Elections Commission chair is set to certify the statewide election results this coming Tuesday.
federal appeals court in Philadelphia has rejected President Trump's latest effort to challenge the results of the election in a case that could reach the U.S. Supreme Court if President Trump appeals. The Third U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals echoed a string of other courts in finding his campaign's claims have no merit and there is no evidence of any election fraud. Instead, the court said the campaign's claims are baseless. Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani called the election process fraudulent during oral arguments in a lower court last week, but offered no proof. U.S. District Judge Matthew Brann said the case has been, quote, haphazardly stitched together like Frankenstein's monster.
President Trump took in a round of golf early today before heading off to Camp David. Speaking to reporters on Thanksgiving evening, the president again made baseless claims of voter fraud. President Trump told reporters he will vacate the White House on January 20th if the Electoral College formalizes the victory of President-elect Joe Biden, which is on its track to do it by mid-December. Despite the transition now underway, the Trump administration is trying to push forward with more regulatory rollbacks, making headway Friday to cut federal protections of migratory birds. The National Audubon Society is calling the Biden-Harris administration to reinstate those rules if the change does go through. A Janesville man could face several charges after arming himself with a knife and setting a home on fire. It happened yesterday afternoon in the 3600 block of Birdsong Lane. Officers say Joshua Castor armed himself with a knife and began breaking things in the home. He told officers they would have to kill him and he was going to set the house on fire. Officers say Castor went back into the house and smoke and flames were visible from the home. Officers deployed pepper balls, which are like pepper spray. Castor dropped the knife and was taken into custody. He could face multiple charges, including disorderly conduct and domestic violence.
A house fire in the village of Blue Mounds was started by a lit candle last night. Multiple departments from Mount Horeb, Barneveld, Black Earth, Mazomanie, and Verona responded to the fire at 3071 Mounds View Road around 8:40 last night. When firefighters got there, they found the residents and their dogs safely outside of the home. Fire officials believe there's about $200,000 damage to the home. No injuries were reported.
The number of coronavirus cases has dropped drastically following a significant decrease in testing on Thanksgiving. DHS officials say just over 22,000 people were tested, which is down about 11,000 cases from yesterday, or from Wednesday, that is. Officials confirmed 1,245 new cases of the coronavirus today. That's roughly 3.5 times fewer cases than were confirmed on Thanksgiving. Over 376,000 Wisconsinites have tested positive for the coronavirus. Nearly 71,000 cases remain active. Health officials confirmed an additional 10 deaths, bringing the state's death total to 3,313.
Nearly 300 nursing home residents in Wisconsin died from COVID-19 in the most recent month reported to the federal government. The Journal Sentinel reports that is more than 10 times the previous month. Nursing homes in Wisconsin reported 294 residents died of the coronavirus between October 12th and November 8th, according to data from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. The previous month, the deaths of 28 residents were reported. In the latest 4-week period, Wisconsin nursing homes reported 2,130 residents with newly confirmed cases. A record number of Americans, 90,000, are hospitalized tonight due to the coronavirus. That's according to the COVID Tracking Project. Infectious disease experts say the darkest days of the pandemic are just around the corner, fueled by Thanksgiving travel and gatherings. Hospitals like Rush University Medical Center in Chicago are preparing. The lobby now is transformed into a COVID triage area.
We will not get a reprieve because then Christmas comes and then New Year comes. So if we're just stacking surge upon surge upon surge, I am significantly worried about that.
Pfizer expects the FDA will grant emergency use authorization for its vaccine soon. And last night, President Trump announced vaccine deliveries will begin next week. Moderna is expected to request emergency use authorization for its vaccine soon. And a third vaccine candidate from AstraZeneca will likely undergo additional study after the company admitted a dosing error in the first trial.
Friday's going to be your best day to get deals on categories like TVs and appliances. But if you're in the market for toys or computers, you'll want to wait till the weekend following Thanksgiving.
The pandemic is keeping many Americans at home, but die-hard shoppers ventured out for the official start of the holiday shopping season. The National Retail Federation expects sales to increase between 3.6 and 5.2% this year, with stores raking in up to $767 billion. Marketing experts say smart shopping is all in the timing. And in Madison, Black Friday shopping was a little quieter today. Shoppers say lines weren't as long as they usually are. The shoppers tell us staying safe is more important than getting the best deals.
As long as the masks are on, we know we're pretty safe. And as long as once we get in the store, we're going to make sure not to be like, super close to anyone. But other than that,
stay distanced.
We're pretty safe besides that. And we're just making sure that once we get back, we disinfect everything and make sure that we're safe.
As well,
if you missed out on Black Friday shopping, be sure to check out local stores tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. Small Business Saturday is a nationwide initiative that encourages shoppers to buy products from small, independent-owned businesses. Shoppers in Madison can find dozens of small businesses downtown or over 60 independently owned businesses on Monroe Street. Organizers say many small businesses in Madison have had a very challenging year due to COVID-19, along with looting. So this time of year is very important to them.
Many of our businesses have gotten tenacious, creative. They have websites. They can take orders through their social media. They've got Instagram accounts highlighting all their products. It is so important that you think about the local business first and then figure out how to connect with it, right? Don't just jump online and see who's out there. See how you can connect with your favorite local business.
Organizers say 25 to 30% of small business revenue usually comes in the last month of the year.
Ahead on News 3 Now at 5, with increased need and decreased funds, the Salvation Army is going high-tech. We'll tell you how the organization is working to help families this holiday season and beyond. And coming up tonight at 6, compared to other similar countries, the U.S. ranks near the bottom when it comes to babies born prematurely. What doctors want you to know ahead at 6. And on Wall Street, a record-setting day. The Dow Industrials was up 337 points. The NASDAQ, however, up 111, breaking a record. The S&P 500 also broke a record, up over 8. We'll be right back.
Keep your home and family warm and cozy this winter with a new degree of comfort from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
No cell phones at the table.
But it's Grandma.
Hi, Mom.
It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices at Slumberland.
As a retired weatherman, I like things I can predict. That's why I chose an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. It's the kind of plan with predictable out-of-pocket costs. Plus, the plan I chose has a low to 0% chance of copays. It's a sunny day for me.
Honey, you're doing it again.
I'll stop.
The only Medicare supplement plans with the AARP name. Medicare supplement plans have no networks and no referrals, so you can take charge.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we always offer quality products at great low prices. But on Black Friday, you know the savings will be amazing with deals up to 50% off or more in every department. Like this crock-pot slow cooker, half off, just $9.99. Half off select Hasbro games, welding helmets, and 50-foot extension cords. Plus, over 65% off these dog training collars, just $24.99. Don't miss massive savings at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Doors open at 6 a.m. this Friday.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Get more home for the holidays now with the Brothers Maine Black Friday is Today sale. Every single brand we carry is Black Friday price to move today. Check out front load washer and dryer pairs starting at $10.98 or just $5.49 each. This is your Black Friday store for more, including free delivery. The Black Friday is Today sale. Hurry in today for more selection, more savings, and more home for the holidays from the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
With all this family fun time, you need a good night's sleep. Come to Slumberland's huge Thanksgiving mattress sale and get an extra 25% off our already low prices. Get the Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $3.99, only at Slumberland.
Is your home giving you the cold shoulder? Fight back with a new energy-saving furnace from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Coming up tonight at 6, Black Friday is in full swing, but things look quite a bit different this year. Plus, we're getting an update from the Dane County clerk who expects the recount process to wrap up this weekend. We'll have the latest at 6. At News 3 Now, the FCC allowed us to boost the power of our broadcast signal. If you watch us using an antenna, you may need to activate the scan function on your TV menu to rescan available channels so you can continue to enjoy News 3 Now and CBS programming. Please rescan your TVs today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, for more than a century, the Salvation Army's iconic red kettles during the holiday season have helped families in need year-round.
Now the annual bell-ringing campaign is facing new challenges with the pandemic. Elise Preston explains how the organization is updating its fundraising to help millions of Americans.
A sound of holiday cheer and normalcy in a year that is anything but.
It's such a difficult year for so many people. What do you tell people to give them hope?
The message that I would want everyone in need to know this year is that they are loved and they are cared for.
This year, the Salvation Army is helping care for millions more. Commissioner Kenneth Hodder says need for their services has jumped 155% nationwide. That includes the Nunez family in New York.
It's very tough.
Sarah Gonzalez Nunez contracted the coronavirus in the spring and later lost her job.
I could barely breathe, where I had so much medication. You can't say good morning except through a door, and it's sad.
The family of longtime volunteers is now leaning on the Salvation Army for support as the organization faces a challenging holiday season for its Red Kettle campaign.
There are fewer locations for the kettle because there's less foot traffic, the coin shortage, some of the local shutdowns as a result of the pandemic will all combine to reduce the amount that we receive from the Red Kettle by about $60 million across the country.
This year, the Salvation Army is making it easier on donors with Kettle Pay. You can either tap your phone or scan the QR code to make a digital donation.
Kettles are rolling out everywhere this week. Some cities started weeks ago, and they still accept cash and coins.
A penny to $100 goes a long way.
Generosity this family has experienced firsthand. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
The Nunez family plans to resume their volunteer activities once the threat of the coronavirus has passed. Let's get a check on the weekend forecast now, although I kept been thinking all day today that it was Saturday.
That's what happens with our holiday schedules. It always just throws off the rest of the week. By next Tuesday, we might be a little back to normal as far as thinking what day it is. Temperature-wise, we are currently in the mid to upper 30s. It feels pretty comfortable outside if you have a jacket on. Not too breezy, not too chilly just yet either. Overall, those temperatures compared to this time yesterday, a little bit cooler outside, and that will be the trend for us overnight. As we do have a mostly clear sky, our temperatures will be just a little bit cooler for those overnight lows. As we are now behind a cold front. That front brought cloud coverage for us yesterday. All that cloud coverage is off to the east. You can see not a lot of moisture along with it though, so we stay dried for Thanksgiving, and folks off to the east right now also not experiencing any rain along that front. We have high pressure that's going to keep things sunny for the weekend. Our breeze coming in from the northwest today, so it was just a little cooler outside, but we are expecting it to be more of a southern flow for tomorrow, so that'll help out on a few more degrees for our afternoon highs. Overnight temperatures will be dropping to the upper 20s. Again, coming from the southwest for tomorrow afternoon, that's going to help the temps climb close to 50 degrees. Really comfortable for Saturday afternoon. Sunday morning, we will be close to freezing early in the day, and afternoon high temperatures will be a little cooler outside in the middle 40s. And as a front passes through, notice that change in wind direction again. That'll cool us down as we head into next week. A little cooler trend likely for the start of next week. And then as we look ahead ahead to the end of the week, that's 6 to 10 days out, likely we will be trending above average for us. Cooler air will be sinking to the south. Now, our precipitation trend, very likely we are going to stay dry in our 6 to 10 day outlook, and as we look ahead in our 8 to 14 day outlook, all of our models really lining up and not bringing in any rain chances. Looking ahead through much of the middle of December, we don't have any real opportunities to build in. Now, mostly sunny skies for tomorrow, mild outside, highs will be close to 50 degrees, and average for this time of year is upper 30s, so we'll be just a little bit above average in the afternoon. A breeze coming from the southwest at about 6 to 12 miles per hour, so not too windy outside. That breeze is going to pick up though for Sunday, especially late in the day. It'll be a bit cooler in the mid 40s with partly sunny skies. We become breezy in the afternoon and evening. It will stay windy into Monday, and we'll also get a little cooler outside as we look ahead to next week. Afternoon high temperatures will be in the 30s. Overnight lows will be in the 20s, and we hold on to that sunshine. It stays with us through the work week into next weekend and likely into the following week right now. So while we get to enjoy the sunshine moving into December, we just don't have any snow chances developing ahead. Temperatures will stay pretty cool, though, looking through that 10-day forecast. As far as the roads are concerned right now, we don't have any major delays. In fact, no accidents to report either. That's always good news as we look at the Beltline. Speeds are in a pretty good spot. Downtown Janesville should be good at this hour as well as we look at a little closer for downtown Janesville and in Rock County. The interstate is smooth both north and southbound. So from Janesville to the Beltline, 25 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton. And some party to downtown, a quick 9-minute drive this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you. Ahead on News 3 now at 5, a member of the Badger football team is leaving the program to declare for the NFL draft. We'll tell you who ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new Civic for just $199. That's $199 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
It's here. Black Friday every day at Menards. These amazing deals are good through December 6th. Power all of your devices with this 30-pack of AA or AAA batteries. They're just $2.99. Stay on top of your fitness with this activity tracker watch. It monitors your steps, calories burned, and distance. Only $4.99. Check out these and more amazing Black Friday deals at Menards. Available in store only while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
Real customers are experiencing a real difference with Spectrum Internet and TV.
The speed is insane. It's always right there. Just boom.
It was easy to connect all of my devices, and I was able to find a plan that was affordable for me.
I'm saving money, and I'm even getting more speed.
Get the speed you need to do all the things you love on all your devices with Spectrum Internet, delivering the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits. Switch now for $44.99 a month. Call 833-918-4499.
With Spectrum TV, the picture quality is incredible. I feel like I'm in the movie.
The amount of stuff available on Spectrum On Demand is just never ending.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go. All from $44.99 a month. Call 833-918-4499.
Spectrum gives me the best deal no matter what.
Every day I'm saving money.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Ask about our easy self-install options to install your new services yourself. Call 833-918-4499.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
Beat the
the clock to the biggest Black Friday appliance sale ever at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 50% off doorbusters, special buys, and power packages, plus no interest for 18 months. Shop early and get a free gift at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CR-V for $269. That's $269 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
Well, one of Wisconsin's best defensive backs has announced he'll be declaring for the 2021 NFL Draft. Junior Rashad Wildgoose made the announcement this morning on Twitter. Wildgoose only played in 2 games this season, but 25 over his 3-year career. He has 1 interception, 18 pass deflections, and 2 fumble recoveries. Wildgoose was injured last weekend in the Northwestern game.
Mitch Trubisky will start for the Chicago Bears this Sunday against the Packers. Bears head coach Matt Nagy made that announcement earlier today as former starting quarterback Nick Foles deals with a hip injury. Meanwhile, Green Bay may be without one of its top receivers. Head coach Matt LaFleur told reporters today that Marquez Valdez-Scantling is questionable for Sunday night's game as he battles an Achilles injury. Sunday's game will be played at 7:20 at Lambeau Field.
The Baltimore Ravens bout with a COVID-19 outbreak has forced the NFL to postpone the team's trip to Pittsburgh for a second time. The league announced the Ravens game against the unbeaten Steelers will now take place on Tuesday night. The game was originally scheduled for Thanksgiving, then moved to Sunday afternoon after an initial wave of players on the Ravens tested positive for coronavirus. The postponement forced the NFL to move Dallas's visit to Baltimore next week from Thursday to Monday. Got all that?
The Badger basketball team will have another late tip-off tonight. The Badgers take on Arkansas Pine Bluff at the Kohl Center tonight at 8 o'clock. On Wednesday, the 7th-ranked Badgers defeated Eastern Illinois and received some key contributions from 2 freshmen, Ben Carlson and lacrosse native Johnny Davis. Again, tip-off is less than 3 hours away and will be broadcast on Big Ten Network.
History will be made on the football field tomorrow. Vanderbilt senior and goalie for the women's soccer team, Sarah Fuller, will suit up for the Commodores as a kicker tomorrow. Because of contact tracing within the Vanderbilt football program, the Commodores will be down a limited number of specialists Saturday when they take the field against Missouri. She could become the first ever female to play in a Southeastern Conference football game if she takes the field tomorrow. And we'll have a forecast when we come back.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
Keep your home and family warm and cozy this winter with a new degree of comfort from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
When I grow up, I want to be an expert in something. I want to know what it would be like to make a difference. I want to be a part of something bigger, to help people, to change lives. When I grow up, I want to show the world that anything is possible. But now I know that making a difference doesn't take much.
It just takes me. Join our team. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
My husband's parents were visiting, and I promised them a home-cooked meal, except my boss had a different idea. He tells me, hold your horses. I call my husband, and I say, I'm slammed, and he's like, Quick Trip, and I'm like, bingo. At Quick Trip, I say, what's good tonight? And the Quick Trip guy is like, everything, but I go for the hand-breaded fried chicken, and I go, make that times 4. Being none the wiser, my mother-in-law is like, I always said she's a keeper. I'll run with that.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
The Black Friday sale is on now at Grand Appliance. Get the area's lowest prices guaranteed on Samsung appliances, including these 26 cubic foot French door refrigerators. Your choice, just $12.98 with internal water and ice dispenser, or just $15.98 with external dispenser and built-in family hub touchscreen system. Shop in-store or at grandappliance.com for these great offers and more. Grand Appliance, trusted for professional service and unbeatable prices since 1930.
Imagine life in that, or that.
having zero stress, wasting zero energy worrying. 0 days wanting less seats, more seats, and zero regrets. Imagine that. 0 reasons not to get into a Volkswagen, especially now that you can start shopping from home. Click, call, or come by today. Visit our Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event and lease the 2020 Tiguan S4 Motion today with 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 to its signing.
Is your home giving you the cold shoulder? Fight back with a new energy-saving furnace from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday appliance sale ever at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 50% off doorbusters, special buys, and power packages, plus no interest for 18 months. Shop early and get a free gift at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, with over 90,000 Americans already hospitalized with coronavirus, what impact will Thanksgiving celebrations have on America's already strained healthcare system? Plus, on this Black Friday, why retailers could still see record-setting holiday sales despite the pandemic. And an inspiring 6-year-old girl convinced a toy maker to update an American classic. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And here's Dana with one final check of the forecast.
Mostly sunny skies for the weekend, and as we look ahead to next week, that's how things are going to stay. This weekend will be mild for temperatures close to 50 degrees Saturday afternoon, mid-40s on Sunday, and then for the rest of the work week, temperatures will be in the 30s for afternoon highs. So it gets a little cooler outside next week for the start of December, but still pretty close to average.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock. Enjoy your weekend.